Hey guys, what's going on? It's John with XY Rising. So I'm back, like I said, and I thought I should tell you guys where I've been the past 2 years. Man, so much stuff was going on. Um, so first and foremost, I just want to say that, like I said in my other video, I'm pretty sure I said in my other video, my hiatus was only really meant to be like 3 to 6 months. Um, yeah, there was just a lot going on with some behind the scenes stuff with XY Rising, formerly Gen XY, and it got to be a point where I didn't like where things were going, and what I mean by that isn't like I didn't like the content or the subject matter that we were talking about or anything. It's just I felt as though we weren't really producing quality things anymore. But then again, we really didn't have a fan base or anything. So I still don't think we do. I mean, like I said, I'm gone for 2 years, and our videos really didn't have that many views. And I say our videos; it's really my videos. I get it. I mean, I'm the one in charge of the YouTube and social media. Although my views and opinions can be seen in other areas, but which that was what we started Gen XY for. Aaron and I, what we started Gen XY for was that men can have their own opinion inside their own space and not have to be, henpecked by just outsiders. And I don't mean that in the sense of like women, but I mean there's other men who disagree with us too. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, so I stepped away. I only meant for it to be 3 to 6 months. It ended up being 2 years, and a lot's happened since then. So first and foremost, some personal things were going on with me, where I wanted to kind of just address some of my uh, spiritual callings, spiritual. How do I say this? I guess basically some things were bothering me spiritually that had to be addressed. Yeah, I think that's the best way to say it. So I ended up reading the Bible from cover to cover, and that was eye opening. I will go into this in some other videos, but man, Christians are off the chain. um, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do a series of videos on this, and I hope that they catch fire, catch wind, or whatever. But the 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 Christian church has a lot of problems, and they're not biblically based. And I'll just do a series on it. I can't go into it all right now, but that's one of the things that happened. Some other things that happened were, I had some relationship issues. Not that I had a girlfriend, but I did fancy this beautiful woman, and we're not seeing each other now. We never were, but I was essentially chasing her, and she was not really giving me the time of day. So, but you live, learn, move on. Not going MGTOW. You guys have already seen my videos on MGTOW. I still feel the same way, by the way. That has not changed in 2 years. But it was just time to kind of move on. And yeah, I mean, it didn't happen over the entire 2 years, but it did last a little bit longer than it should have. So there was that. Like I said, there was some stuff going on behind the scenes at Gen XY that I wasn't really happy about, mainly just from my perspective, and even a little bit of the things that I was saying and producing. Not that my views from the core have changed, but it was like I would go back and listen to my videos once they were, 6 months old, 8 months old, a year old, and it's like, why did I emphasize that point when this should have been more emphasized? Or why did I say that when I should have said this? And I was kind of just unhappy with my own kind of production. But it's fine. It's out there. I'm going to keep it out there. I'm not going to block it because hopefully you guys will see the growth in myself that I saw. So, because it was funny watching the first videos that I did to the last videos that I did during my hiatus, or but just before my hiatus, and it's like, wow, I grew a lot during that time. But so I'm back. I am in a relationship. I am seriously in a relationship, and by that I mean I'm not engaged, but I will be soon. So let's just say that. What else happened? Yeah, I mean, I had to change jobs. Well, actually, I changed job site locations. I didn't change job. I'm still in uh, audio visual kind of production stuff. I mean, I do other things in audio visual. I mean, my bill paying job is audio visual. I guess that's the best way to say it. But yeah, that was just I couldn't. I was very, very, very unhappy with my working conditions, and it didn't seem like there was ever going to be an end to it. And I honestly think that was also a lot of reason why I was producing subpar content on when we were still Gen XY, and that's changed. So I now work at a different location. I am doing less work with less stress, and I love it so much. Mainly the less work and the less stress. I get a more free time to myself now, and it's just great. And I'm a lot happier. And I've been there for probably pushing 2 months now, and it's good. And I'm happier. And it's even shown in my other life. My friends are even like, "Yeah, dude, you're like smiling and stuff now." It's like, "Oh, really?" Like, so you just never know sometimes how down you can be and not know it. Like, you just accept a certain level of just, I guess darkness is the best way to describe it. But, that's gone now. So, moving on. So I'm back. I know you guys missed me. You probably didn't, but it's okay. So, actually, I take that back. Some people did ask why wasn't I creating videos anymore, but it's fine. We're back now. But I'm back mainly because there's been so much going on since Trump got elected. So much stuff that's like I got to say something, and I need to have it out in the public sector, scape. I don't know, and that's why I'm back. Again, my hiatus didn't. Wasn't originally planned to be this long, but it was, and yeah, there's really not too much to say, too much else to say on it. I didn't really plan for it to be on that long, and I felt as though I needed to kind of detox from a lot of stuff, because I mean, we were like psychologically in like kind of a pressure cooker when we started Gen XY, so it was like we are already at a boiling point, which is why we're like, all right, we got to start a website and we're going to funny money into this and blah, 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 blah. And Aaron and I we really went in hard in the paint, and we got some decent support, but it was still primarily he and I. And again, like we had some other people kind of collaborate and give content. But for the most part, it got to a point where it's like, okay, I had to address some things personally in order for me to really, to me, give a quality product. And now that my life has changed in so many positive directions, I feel as though I can do that and not kind of let certain things get to me, mainly comment sections and people's responses and the deflectionary tactics people like to engage in when they don't want to address something. But I'm back. I've learned a lot, even on some of the topics that I talked about beforehand, mainly feminism. You guys know I'm the race guy, so, racism and what, the different race groups are really on versus what they want to believe that they're on. So I'm back, and I plan to give you guys some good content. I plan to come back as a much wiser individual, that's for sure. So I'm back. Future of Gen XY. I didn't want to talk, or Gen XY. See, I'm still on that too. Future of XY Rising. There was a lot of things. Like I know I posted a video about this. Like, Aaron got engaged, as you guys know, a couple years ago. Well, he and his now wife, Carrie, not like they don't contribute to the site. Well, I mean, Aaron still contributes. I mean, he's still, co-founder. But, life kind of got us taken away from the website. So that's kind of why Gen XY, dang on XY Rising. I'm probably going to say that for a while, so we might as well just get used to it. Why XY Rising kind of, seemed to abruptly stop. Um, it's because life kind of just got in the way, and like when I kind of stepped back, that put more burden on Aaron, and I think it got too much in the sense of he kind of tried to run everything himself, which that's not like bad, and I don't want to sound like I completely abandoned him, because I didn't. Like I was still there, and he still bounced some stuff off me, and some of our collaborators, we still kind of got together, but life kind of took a lot of us in different directions to where it's like, because Aaron and I were the driving force of Gen XY, so it was like, guys, we need content, and it's just like, oh, well, yeah, we'll get it to you. And then it's like, guys, it's been a month, come on. So Aaron and I really kind of tried to, hold it down ourselves for a short time there. And then when I stepped away, he kind of just took the reins over, and he was just like, hey, man, I need you to come back in. He didn't directly say that. He kind of said it in his own way, but I was just like, it's just all right, and I didn't. And that was, I can't say it was my bad, but it was my bad. But, now that life is settled for me, because that was another reason why I really couldn't come back. Because I'm like, I'm not really being constructive in a lot of other areas. I guess you guys like some of my videos, but I just felt as though I wasn't really, giving quality, solid content. But regardless, we're back now. So I plan to come back now as a wiser individual, a little bit less fiery about certain things. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And I really want to thank you guys for kind of sticking with us through all of this, if you still follow us. But, yep, this is John from XY Rising, and I'm back.